we hope everyone's having a great holiday season, getting ready to have a happy new year as we head into 2026. I know a lot of us are still out here grinding. We're in the middle of late season right now ourselves. What we're gonna do though, guys, on this YouTube video, this is the hunt for Lanky, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna give away the brand new Arc. This is mine right here, Kodiak brown color on the limbs, OG bottomland on the riser, and we're gonna give one of these away. All you have to do is comment the score. What you think Lanky scored, let us know in the comments below. We're probably gonna have multiple correct answers, and if that's the case, we'll put them in a hat, we'll draw. One of you guys is gonna win your very own brand new Mathews Arc. We'll let you build it, customize it, however you want it, color strings, limbs, riser, everything. So with that, we wish you all a happy new year. Let us know what Lanky scores. Give us your best guess in the comments below, and maybe one of y'all will get a brand new Arc.
He looks like a water buffalo the way his head is. He found him a girl. You like that? I rope to pull my bow up with. And we don't have another knot for that. We're sitting in a box this afternoon. That was not our choice spot, but I got a bunch of deer over here, so I'm having to be quiet. We went to get in the stand, and I didn't have a day loop to go on the rope, and I didn't have a rope to pull my bow up, and I went climbing no tree without my safety stuff. I breached it, and I have to live it too, so we ended up walking over here and hopping up in this box because it was getting late on us and we really didn't have anywhere else to go. And the southeast wind blowing our scent right back in these woods. Perfect stand for it. All is good. Hopefully a big old buck come out here and we'll get our eyes on something tonight. He looks like a water buffalo the way his head is. Look at him looking. He won't quit looking up here. Tried to slip in here best we could. It's kind of hard when the wind's not blowing, everything's quiet. Had a doe blow at us when we first started climbing up. She didn't smell us, but she didn't run over there. She saw us, I guess, or heard the commotion. But anyway, about 35 degrees, wind's out of the north. And these deer work up through these hardwoods, and they mosey around through here, and there's a ditch right there to the southwest, and they kind of come around this ridge and walk here. And there's a trail that comes up through here. We got a little bit of timber work done on the high side, and they bed on the east side of it. And on the north outside sometimes this time of year, so a lot of acorns in here. Should be enough to keep the deer moving around this morning. Hopefully we'll see some deer. Most of the food, they'll kind of work their way back off of that ridge there and go to bed, so as long as that wind stays tucked up here in this oak tree. I left a bunch of these limbs on here for structure, but it makes it hard to get into. Ethan had to climb up on this stand and then hop up on that one, so it's all good. It's just a little stretch. Sorry about that. Rut is officially underway. Rattled in over 400 inches of bugs this morning at one time. It looked like a train coming through the woods. Rags everywhere. Hey, gotta celebrate something. Ain't much else happening. Go move a few cameras on some scrapes around and hop back in a tree this afternoon. So here we are, Halloween, and here. So I'm not gonna argue about it because I don't know if this or not. I hadn't hunted on this day in about 15 years, 17 years since my first grandbaby was born. you done right at dark, a little bit before dark, and or before sunlight expired, and then we seen one of the deer. We felt like it's one of the deer we saw yesterday. We didn't mess with him, but it was good to see him. Good to close out Halloween. Now we'll go party. We came in here in hardwoods this morning, and a bit chilly this morning, but came in here in hardwoods this morning, got settled in, had some deer come in, mostly does, little buttonhead come in, messed around here. Then we had some doe that worked their way through, and a couple of smaller bucks, and we had a decent buck, really good buck actually, come in, work his way through here. Come. Hey. Like that. But had a great encounter with that buck deer that I've had a lot of summer pictures of, just a little bit north of here, so he should be a really good deer. He's already a really good deer, but he should be, if he lives, he should be something special another year too. So. If you look at his left ear, it's got a cut on it. And it's in them other pictures. It looks just like it to me. Yeah. Plus, he did have a kicker off his brow this morning too, like that other deer. And that deer last year, he had a kicker in both spots. I ain't saying I messed up, you know what I mean? I might not would have shot him anyway, I don't know. But what's so crazy is that a deer like that can change that much. But there's so many characteristics the same. He's in the same spots. I don't know what deer it was last year, so it just about gotta be. He's definitely a lot smaller. He looked, I mean, as far as points was, I was hoping he was gonna blow. That was one that we had high hopes of, you know. But I guess he did blow the year before. It's gonna be one of our best sets. Deer right there is like 7 or 8 years old. Oh, you're kidding. It's so nasty. Look at that little buck all bristled up.
Oh yeah.
It's like, son, you don't know who you're about to mess with. Look at him. He ain't taking any step back. You see his boy was broke off. He smelled us right there, but he didn't care. I saw that deer again in there, but I couldn't tell what it was. He went that way. That last one had a big old body, man. I don't know. I didn't get a look at him. All the bucks from around get in this timber and run. They just run crazy, man. Hopefully they don't come back right there. He found him a girl.
That was Lanky, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what that. Did you get any footage of that last deer over there running in woods? That third one a while ago.
The first one.
I think it was the last one. That big potted one.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see his racker and I couldn't tell who it was. No wind, 38 degrees. Jeff's on the other ridge just to the north a little bit. Wind's out northwest, so. It's a southwest wind right there. It's not even northwest. My dad's not 100 yards from me. But we're both on this ridge at different spots. The thermals should keep our winds separate. come in here and hopefully between one of us we could see one of these 2 or 3 deer running in there. So.
We come in here to tag Team Cactus Jack. He was on here in camera last night. He's been locked up with does since, well, we haven't got a picture since the 5th. So we kind of all hands on deck.
First turnaround from 2 days ago, we sat here, saw a ton of deer, bucks, does, all bedded in here.
We've hunted this stand twice so far this year. Early season, me and Clayton did a live in here. Got skunked, only skunk of the year. And me and Cole hunted it 2 weeks ago, and we didn't see much.
Keeping you on the edge.
Every time I think about sitting down, there's another thing that happens, and I'm like, oh.
He went under that cedar. I ain't seen him no more. gets in here, these deer kind of come in waves. And by the time that first wave gets in here early, time we get to the last wave, the first wave starts coming back through here. It's like it don't end, so. Said they had 31, seen 31. And we've seen a few more since then. I don't even know how many we've seen today. Crazy. It's the afternoon of the 17th. Our last afternoon done for a few days. And wind's blowing. Kind of windy today. We had some deer run by chasing us doe, Lanky, and a couple other deer. It's so fast, it's hard to get footage of them. I mean, just over with. By the time they run by this side, they're gone before you can get to the camera. I mean, it's just like that. So that's kind of the way it's been. They're still chasing. They should be hot and heavy on the food next week. But we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, unless we have a deer come in here to kill him this afternoon, this is the last thing you're gonna see from me for a while. Recording.
You just sat there and told that thing that you won't see me no more.
I did. I lied.
No, you didn't lie. You just didn't know.
I said, you won't see me no more unless he comes out. He came out, we just killed him. Hit him just a tad back, but we got him. Now, that deer's 6.5 years old. I passed him in the timber. I gave him a head start. And he showed back up 2 times. That's the 4th time I've seen him. So we're gonna call Jeffrey. Keep it running. We're gonna call Jeffrey and tell him we just killed him. See what he says. Hey, they gotta die sometimes. Can't let them live forever.
I was going to tell you, don't step on my little Debbie cake. They're on the floor.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Hello. We just killed Lanky.
Did you?
Yep.
He come back.
He came back. He ran down through here a while ago, and then he came running through here right by us. Him and 2 other bucks was chasing 2 does, and he runs down here. I told Roger, I said, I ain't gonna shoot him like that. I said, the only way I'm gonna shoot him if he comes in here and gives us a real good shot. He turned around, he came back, he walked up here, and when I went to I drew the bow back, and then I let it down, let it hit the side, and he looked up here at us. And I waited a minute and went back to eat. I drew back and smoked him.
Well, congratulations.
Good, well, I hope you get yours.
All right, yeah, I'm running out of time. You better hurry.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye. Call my wife.
Hello?
We finally killed one.
Thank you, Jesus. Who did you kill?
That deer Lanky.
Lucky?
That Lanky, the one with the big, long, tall tines that I passed in the timber when I didn't know who he was. Yeah. He didn't get no pass today. Me and Roger whacked him. Oh, Roger must be my good luck charm. All right, I want to let you know I love you. Bye.
Love you. Okay, send pictures. Okay, bye.
Bye. My daughter. I have to call. I got a list of people I have to call when I kill a deer. You know what I mean?
Do the list? Or?
Heck, it don't happen enough no more. Okay, right. We've hunted hard through this rut, man, this year.
They broke loose today.
They did. They broke loose this
started hunting
afternoon.
About 17 days too early.
Yeah, and I was able to get one in range, and a deer that I had passed early season. I didn't really know who he was. We figured out who he was. 6.5-year-old deer we call Lanky, and he came into food plot tonight, and I made him hurt. It hit like a ton of bricks, and he ran off. He was hurt bad. I feel like he went down there and died. It came out a little bit further back, you know, because he was quarter to just a little bit, but either way. I feel like he's laying down there dead. I saw the luminance flashing when we left, but we were going to give him
said
some
it was
time
sticking
anyway.
up.
Yeah, sticking straight up. I thought it was, because it was lit up and it was just blinking.
Yeah, I think it's a chance you got the back of those lungs there. If not, it's still a deadly shot. But if that luminoc's still there, we know he's dead.
Hopefully it's still lit up.
Hopefully it's right there,
straight
though.
up.
Because it's late and it's past my bedtime.
I know, mine too. Let's
We
go
got some
get him
pictures
out.
to take.
Look at all that blood.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord, look at this. Look at that. Look at that.
It done got ugly, boys.
He's probably dead before y'all got out of the field.
Here he is, right there. He didn't go far, Roger. Look at this cool thing. Look at that. You tell me that ain't cool. That's how we found him. Wow, that's cool right there. That thing saved me right there. Yeah, see, that shot wasn't that bad. That coming out made it look bad.
Get your tag on him.
How many times have you passed a deer? How many times and then shot him?
Well, I only passed this deer one time. He
Okay.
came by me twice, but he was moving so fast. I mean, it's not even an option really.
But
in
it
my
took
book.
us till November the 5th to figure out, or November the 7th, 8th to figure out who it was.
Yeah, it did. But I mean, you know what? He started showing up similarities of the range he had last year, and then he vanished on us, and then he showed up this year and he hung around.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't this framey last year or tall, but he had so many points right here. We knew one more year, and then he lost the points. He disappeared before the rut last year. Lord knows what happened to him. Got injured in the rut.
I think he did somehow.
Hit by a car, hit by a hunter, but nonetheless, he came back. We didn't find his sheds either.
No, and his brow tine's usually like, honestly, about 8 or 9 inches for the last few years, and that's why I did not think it was that deer.
Well, and your defense is, I mean, his body looks like a 4-year-old, and that's why I was like, oh, this deer, he's going to get free pass this year. And then when he came by you and Ethan in the timber, he's like, man, that deer looks familiar. And then you see the cut ear.
That was a giveaway, the cut ear. And we knew they wasn't, I mean, you know, deer, I couldn't figure out who it was last year. It's the reason I didn't shoot him. And then after we figured out who he was, I just said, you know, if he comes back again and give me a good opportunity, I may shoot him. So he made the mistake. But boy, he's been all over the farm since that encounter with him. I can't picture.
He was on daylight this morning over at the 149.
Yeah, 141 and
I was
Ruby.
like, dude, you're going to shoot him. And then you kind of ran him out of the field tonight or something, or well, he was chasing a doe or something.
Well, yeah, I think he was in the field when we came in. I looked back at the Spartan cameras and
he seen that truck. Hold him up for Cole, man. That's awesome, dude.
yeah, thank you.
Congrats. Usually don't take us till 17th of November to drag one out in Iowa, but here we are. And these last 10 days have been loaded with deer movement. Just not a ton of old giants because they've been locked down. I feel like they've been locked up all November.
And you know, one thing threw me a curveball this year was the deer I was hunting disappeared.
Yeah.
And you know,
He's been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Showed up last night.
Yep, showed up last night, and you know, where I was sitting this evening, I thought, well, he could show up right there, but this guy showed up first. Hey, thing about this was, I had done about signed out. I'd have hit the GoPro and said, look, this is it. We're at the end of the rut. This is my last day. I'm done. 5 minutes later, look who shows up. Right on time, buddy.
Ain't gonna be a long drag, and I ain't mad about it because it's way past my bedtime.
Yep, and he ain't very big, body-wise, so we got plenty of horns dragging by, though.